big news is it's official. Michael Chandler versus Paddy Pimblett.
Perfect fight.
UFC.
Great matchmaking. For Paddy, it's not too much. We're your top 3, top 4. Stylistically, I like it. This is perfect for Paddy. The UFC's learned from the Darren Till days, from the Sage Northcutt days. They've learned. This is great. When I saw this, I went, oh, hell yeah.
Check out their odds. They're even at 110, minus 110.
Yeah, it makes sense. And remember, Paddy went from Bobby King to this. Like, the progression has been phenomenal for him. Phenomenal. Love it. Yeah, I agree with the odds on that. That's a coin flip. We'll see.
Yeah, I always thought for a fact that Chandler would win, but I'm like, now I'm thinking, I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Fight.
Yeah.
Especially how Paddy looked against Bobby King. Great fight.
Another fight news about Patricio Pitbull. He got signed to the UFC.
Ooh, that Miami card, Daddy.
Fighting Yair Rodriguez.
They're hooking up Miami like it's freaking Middle East money. Man, they're hooking them up. Miami got that fire card. Yeah, for Pitbull, how old is Pitbull? Because you're not getting him at like the elite time, but still one of the faces of Bellator for the long fucking time. Still elite, but towards the tail end of it. 37. So he has another 2 years of solid fighting left. We'll see how it does against Yair. I'm excited to see him. Been a long time coming.
Alrighty. And back to Bilal real quick. So you said you did mention that Schaub is not fighting because he's injured, and that's why JDM is taking up that. And then so JDM was supposed to fight Leon Edwards.
Yep.
So now Leon Edwards.
Leon dirty. God damn, they did Leon dirty. Oh, you're supposed to fight a straight striker? Very cool. Here's Sean Brady, who's not going to strike at all. Oh, it's still going to be in London to enjoy that. Like, horrible matchup for Leon. Horrible.
It's a bummer, yeah.
I mean, I love Sean Brady, so I'm all for it. But if you're Leon Edwards, like, what the fuck? Yeah. You're supposed to fight just straight striker, really? Here's a straight grappler. And you really need this win. Our bad.
Yeah, Sean Brady's a tough dude. And also Alex Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez.
I love this. Because I love Alex. I like Diego too, but you just want to see Volkanovski. You're talking about a guy who's number 1 pound for pound, number 1, number 2, him or Makhachev, and then within like a 2-week span, he just disappears. Everyone's like, he's trash. Like, oh my God. And again, his team should have not let him take that short notice fight against Makhachev and fucking Abu Dhabi, all that shit. They really screwed him over. He just fell to the wayside. But now, Topuria ditches out, our boy can become champ again. What a great story. And I like his odds against Diego. Mm-hmm. I like his odds, man. Technically, I think he's a lot better everywhere than Diego. Diego's just younger, explosive, but Diego takes some chances, but Volkanovski does get hit. So this is a great fight. Great fight. Much better than Topuria Volkanovski. Get that shit out of my face. I've seen it.
And plus, he had time off this time.
Yeah, he's at a long camp. Notice. This young kid makes some mistakes. Volkanovski's IQ's a little higher. Let's run. Let's run this, dog. Let's run this.
All right, another cool fight. Davison Figueiredo versus your boy, Corey Sandhagen.
Dog. UFC just said, hold up, kids.
Out of nowhere, too.
It's been a tough year. It's been a tough year for everybody. Check this shit out. I mean, Figueiredo, Corey Sandhagen is a fucking great fight. Oh, man, it's great.
Exciting.
Great fight.
Yeah.
Stylistically, Aurora's finest.
So May 3rd, Des Moines, Iowa.
My girl took Donnie to the groomer, and they cut his hair so short. He looks like a straight poodle now, and I hate it. You know when you get a fucked up haircut? Bro. You think he's cute?
He's cute.
I think he's so super cute.
With that breed, they get the hair all in their eyes.
I like him fluffy. Just cut the eyebrows, bro. And also cut his ears a little bit. Don't leave these fluffy. So he looks like Princess Leia.
I think he's feeling himself. I think he's cute as all get.
No, I think he's super conscious of it. He's like, ooh.
Nah, you're projecting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just looks like a little sissy. All right, dude, enough. That's the thing about golden deals, man. You can't shake them, bro. It's like a stage 5 clinger. I come home, I can't do anything. Work on my trucks, he's just underneath. I'm like, all right, dude, back up a tad, huh? Just dripping oil on his fucking ears.
Dude, he's the cutest.
He's cool. Yeah. He's cool. They cut his hair too short.
He vacated his title, and he's now moving up to 155.
Guarantees fights Islam next. Guaranteed. You think Ilya was like, I'll vacate the belt and you can just toss me whoever? No. Guarantee he did that knowing that he's going to get a shot at Islam. So when I first heard this, I'm like, Ilya has more work to do at 45. I don't really like this. But then if you're Ilya, a guy who's always like, I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. I want the biggest fights, the most money. This makes sense. You look at the candidates at 45, there's not a lot, right? They're talking about a rematch with Volkanovski. Like, he's like, I did that. Mm-hmm. He's kind of cleared out like the faces of that division, right?
Yeah, the big dogs.
You knocked out Max Holloway, unheard of. You destroyed Volkanovski, unheard of. You know, so he's kind of like, he's looking at the division. He's like, Diego Lopez, Ivalov, like it's not.
No, it's not. Those are not big fights.
It's not.
Yeah.
So he's like, all right, let's go up to 55. And it's good timing too, and the UFC is smart about this too, because also you look at the champ at 55 in Makhachev, there's not much for him either. He's kind of done it. So they both need to move. They both need to go up. But the issue is for Makhachev at 70, it's kind of lit. So Makhachev can go, I'm going to vacate too and go up, because then you're not really fixing the problem. Because there's not much at 45, and your champ, there's one of your biggest stars. Then at 55, there's not much there. Your champ, there's one of your biggest stars. But 70's lit, and it's kind of crowded, so you can't just move both of them up. So Makhachev's kind of taking one for the team. And what's interesting about this is when you think about Topuria and Makhachev, it doesn't do much for Makhachev's legacy. Okay, you beat up a smaller guy again. Mm-hmm. That's the way I feel about it. Now, I'm rooting with every cell in my body for Topuria to take out Makhachev. I hope he starches him. And he might be able to. It's a tough task. Makhachev's a big fucking boy. But for Makhachev, there's not really a huge upside for him. But that's where 55's at. It's just a land of kind of older legends like dinosaurs. And he's kind of beat all of them. There's nothing there that's really exciting. The young guys are too far away. You know, the Paddy Pimbletts of the world. These young guys, they're just not there yet to go. They just get beat by Makhachev. So there's not a lot for him. So if UFC's going, all right, 45 king, 55 king, let's do that. It's great for Topuria. You beat him. Oh my God. Talk about greatest run of all time.
Yeah. Well, definitely one of them.
It's up there. You knock out Volkanovski, who was pound for pound top guy at one time. You starched him. Max Holloway, living legend. You starched him. And then you go up to 55 and you knock out the pound for pound number one guy. Buddy. Face of the UFC. Biggest superstar we have. So for Topuria, it makes all the sense. For Makhachev, bigger guy, 55 king. You're fighting another 45 guy. Your run hasn't been that impressive. You know what I'm saying? It's like you look at his run at 55. Granted, he's the pound for pound number one guy right now, but you look at his run at 55. It's like, all right, there's some holes in it. I can knock out some holes in it. If you go to his record, go ahead and go to his resume. I can beat that up. And again, it's not Makhachev's fault at all either. It's just this time that he's fighting, this is the best in front of him. Meccano, short notice. Okay, that's cool. That's not going to win you any awards. Dustin Poirier, a little older, you know. You didn't get him in his prime, but whatever. Volkanovski, he's a 45er. And he took on super short notice.
That too, yeah.
Then Volkanovski, okay, smaller guy. And he gave it every ounce. Some people thought he won the fight. That ain't helping your resume. Charles Oliveira started off as a 45er, y'all. And then after that, Bobby Green. You know, tough guy, but not, you know, not a Hall of Famer. Yeah, after that, it's kind of tough, man. And again, it's not I'm not saying this is Makchev's fault in any facet. It's just at the time, this is the best we have to offer at 55. So you beat a 45er twice. One of those fights, you almost lost to the 45er. Beat Charles Oliveira. He's naturally 45er, bud. Okay. They beat Dustin Poirier, not in his prime, and it went fucking 5 rounds. Okay. And then Renato, short notice.
Super short
again, Moicano's not his fault. He's supposed to fight his actual real first tough fight at 55 in Sarukian. Sarukian didn't make weight. It's not Makchev's fault. That sucked for him.
I think Sorokin
his whole
needed-
career is just, it's not his fault, but his whole career, it's just, he's not fighting the elite of the elite because of the level of competition. He'll fight anybody. And then Topuria, huge for Topuria. You beat the number 1 pound for pound guy up a weight class, dude, face the UFC. For Islam, you're bigger. Let's say you beat him. It's like, okay, you beat a 45er, dude. And then he's going to ditch that, go up to 70. So then Topuria can still become champ. For Topuria, this is a no-brainer win-win. Because even if he loses Makchev, he's one fight away for, again, fighting for the title. He'll be your champion eventually. Because as soon as Makchev leaves, goes up to 70, which he's going to, and this year, guarantee he does it this year, then you're land of the dinosaurs. Who's going to beat Topuria then? Depending how he looks at 55.
So there are rumors though that because Islam is like really good friends with Bilal, so that's why he doesn't want to go to 170. He wants to jump up to actually 180. He's even said it before. He wants to fight Dricus du Plessis at 185.
UFC ain't gonna let him do that.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think that would ever
Guarantee
happen.
he goes to 70. And Shavkat's hurt, And so think about it. They had to have JDM go up and fight for the title. JDM hasn't fought in a year. He was injured, beat Gilbert Burns.
Yeah.
Like that division's calling for Makchev. Guarantee Bilal and Makchev fight. But that's also if Bilal gets through JDM.
Yeah.
UFC's like, please lose so Makchev can go up there. Guarantee they're praying to God he loses. Bilal's a tough motherfucker though, man.
Yes, he is.
Super tough.